Now, we all know one man's trash is another man's treasure, and that's never been more true than now, has it? Sales are booming for old-school childhood toys, with some retro items being sold online for a pretty penny. An auctioneer and valuer, Adam McDonald, is here to show us what items could make you a bit of cash. I guess it's all about how they make you feel, is it? Is that why people want to...?
Yeah, it is. It's all about nostalgia. It's all about trying to buy your childhood back. And, you know, you can remember that Christmas when you got your little robot and, you know, it was the favourite thing in the world. So now that everyone's grown up, they're trying to recapture that.
Where do you sell them and buy them? Is it on, like, the normal sites like eBay, or is there specific places?
There's a lot of... the online platform selling market's always good. Local auction houses are great, where they catalogue everything correctly and they've got a huge customer database. So... yeah, but online, you can always check out, everything is online, so you can check out what people are selling them for and you can sort of gauge what you need to get for it.
What are some of the big ticket items, the ones that are fetching the most money?
The early Japanese and Taiwanese robots.
So these ones?
Yeah, but always good. So these guys are all good working order, so he sort of runs around.
Oh, yeah, look at that. I wasn't expecting that.
He pops his head up.
When was that one from?
That's probably from the early 1950s, or a little bit after.
Yep.
So someone would have paid about £5 for that at the time, and today, if that was in its box, you're probably looking around $1,500.
Okay, right.
So the main thing is, if these items were boxed, like this James Bond Aston Martin, the car in itself is probably worth $600, but the box alone is probably worth a little bit more, just the box, because...
Just the box?
Genuine collectors want the complete unit, and with these toys, because they're toys, kids would get them, they'd rip open the box and start playing with them. So all that stuff's gone. So the boxes are very, very important to the items.
Yeah, you've got to be a certain kind of person to preserve the box with the toy.
Collectors we are a weird bunch, yes. I won't
a certain kind of person, you know where I was going with that, don't you? And what about this one?
See, that's sort of from the 1950s,
it's really
1950s
cute.
As well, and he'll turn on as well if you just look up, and he'll eventually wake up. Pretty exciting stuff.
Oh,
Here he goes. Here he goes. His eyes are open.
Yes.
Up he gets.
Oh, that's classic.
So I mean, and it doesn't. They just don't have to be vintage toys like this. This is from the original Toy Story movie from '92. And they're still very collectible. So, again, it's all about buying your childhood back. So
what about the toys now? Like, do you think that, obviously it'll be the same way, should we stack some of them away in their boxes for our superannuation?
You probably could. There are things that will make you money, like Pokemon cards they've got in here. They're still manufacturing today. But what Pokemon do that's really clever is I'll just let him run out. They will release millions and millions of cards, then they'll release 10 of one card, and that's it. And so that's what all the collectors chase.
Yeah, we've got plenty of those at home, so I'll be saving
the Japanese
those.
ones like these are always popular. I got these off my Pokemon mate Xander. He's got probably the biggest Pokemon collection in the country, and he's lent me those today. So
yeah, we went through that Pokemon phase about a year ago, so I've got plenty of those. I'll be hanging on.
So you can always go through your cards, because those cards, you know, you might jag that one card in a pack that's worth absolutely fortune. The highest price paid for a Pokemon card was in 2019. It was $165,000.
Really?
For one card.
Wow, now you're talking.
So
I might,
there's money out
collecting.
there. Yeah, well, there's money out there.
Adam, thanks very much for coming in and bringing all of this with you. Karl.
It's only weirdos who like that stuff.
Did you hear that?
No.
He didn't hear you, and I'm not going to tell him, although it was on TV.
I love that stuff. Tell me.
I'm a collector.